Good morning, everyone. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options, coming to you with your morning market preparation video for December 14th, 2017. So those bulls just continue to push and push and push. But yesterday we saw just a little bit of weariness maybe coming into play. Nothing major, but you can see we had a little bit of sell-off in the afternoon. If I go to a short-term chart, you can see we actually sold off, rallied back after the FOMC announcement, and made a lower high, and selling into that as well. So nothing major here on the diamonds, but you can see the trend is still up. But perhaps this may be suggesting a little bit of a rest might be in order. Nothing here suggests bearishness in any way, shape, or form. Just that a rest could occur. So kind of keep an eye on that. Currently this morning, we have the market wanting to gap up. So you can see the Dow is wanting to gap up here again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row with a gap up, leaving gaps behind, to me is just a little bit spooky, which, it just suggests rampant bullishness, no fear, possibly suggesting complacency. So kind of keep an eye on that as we go forward. Stay focused on price and remember to remain flexible. Don't be complacent here. You want to always be prepared in case that market decides to take a shift and move south. So be careful with that. If we take a look at the SPY, SPY has moved up nicely and again showed a little bit of weakness the last couple of days in that topping, potentially showing a little bit of toppiness, a little bit of weariness more than anything, just a little bit tired from such an explosive run up. So let's keep an eye on that and make sure that we don't get caught in any kind of a down move. And a gap up morning is one of those kind of things that can do that. It gaps up and then immediately we find sellers and it reverses down. So if you chase into a gap up open at a market high, you can often get trapped into a whipsaw price action where it just immediately sees that sell-off. So you want to be cautious, a little bit careful there. Now, I'm not suggesting that the market is ready to fall off a cliff because it's not. The bulls are here. They are firmly in control right now. So I want to make sure you understand that I am not suggesting bearishness. Qs rallied up here and pretty much just tagged a double top high and found a few sellers here. Nothing, really suggesting bearishness yet. Here we are with that another lower high issue going on. And something that we'll need to kind of keep an eye on. So be really careful here. Don't just chase in. Don't just chase in. Be a little bit on the cautious side. Now this morning, Q is also seeing just a little tiny gap up from yesterday's close. IWM had a surprising day, actually. It had been showing all kinds of weakness and it was really not participating. All of a sudden yesterday, it decided to participate and took off strongly. But then here at the end of the day, ran into some heavy selling right there all of a sudden and pulled it back pretty strongly. So kind of keep an eye on that. We're a little bit two-sided here, a little bit in question as to where we are going to maybe go. A little bit of rest wouldn't be out of the question, really wouldn't even be a surprise. So keep an eye on that. If we take a look at the VIX is really truly remarkable how the VIX is just not responding much at all. We have had a little bit of rally, and this was actually this rise here came at the end of the day yesterday, showing just a little teeny tiny bit of fear maybe creeping in here that we're a little bit overextended, but nothing there suggesting that we're ready to just collapse or fall. If we take a look at T21 22, T21 22 is the new high, new low, 4-week new high low ratio, and you can see we're not overly bullish here. We haven't reached that bearish reversal point yet, so we still have the potential for upside moves. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on that, but we're kind of right here in the middle. And you can see we hooked over here just a little bit yesterday, maybe suggesting that, maybe we've got a little downtrend started here, and we, in this indicator, maybe a little pullback might happen. So just questions, uncertainty, I guess is what I'm suggesting, is that we just be a little bit careful not to chase this market. So got some really nice bullish profits in our accounts. So we're doing extremely well this year. So far, Right Way Options, as of yesterday afternoon, was up about 97% on the year. So tremendous returns, and really that's not to brag about just great trading. It's just been easy trading. The market has just plain wanted to go up. So we've just done really, really well in that kind of a market that's just smoking hot and wants to go higher. Let's take a quick look at the economic calendar, because there's a lot here this morning that the market could react to if it chooses to do so. We have jobless claims at 8:30, plus the retail sales at 8:30. Now, retail sales, we're expecting a bump up in retail sales. Black Friday and all of those things look like they came in really, really well, and they're looking for that bump up. So these kind of things in here, we could really get a reaction in the market if they're better than expected, if they disappoint. So kind of keep an eye on that morning data dump that's coming out, because that could really move the market if it chooses to move on that. So keep an eye right there, and that could inspire the bulls to go higher. It obviously could inspire those bulls to go higher, so kind of keep that in mind. Also on the calendar today is earnings calendar today. We have some big earnings this afternoon that are the kind that can move the market around, so keep an eye out for that. Adobe reports after the close today. We have Costco reporting after the close today. Let's see, there is JBL reporting. Also, Oracle reports after the close today. So lots of big name folks reporting today. It's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts to that as well. So we get good reports, and there's no reason to believe we won't. These tech sector companies have been reporting extremely well this year. So, possibly we get a good, strong report in these. No way to know. So be cautious, be careful around those earnings reports. Make sure that you have a plan for those. Last but not least, I want to say thank you to everyone. We are getting very, very close on our YouTube channel of having 1,000 subscribers. We're getting close. I want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed. If this is the first time you've seen this information, please do me a favor and click that subscribe button, and you'll get notified when I post this information every single day. It's part of my market preparation, and I just happen to share it with everyone. So feel free to subscribe and be a part of that, and I would really appreciate it. Also, click those thumbs up buttons and the follow me button on Facebook, and please, your comments are always well received. I do appreciate that when you take the time to comment. And thank you for so many wonderful comments. I do appreciate that. Everyone, take care. Have a great day. Wish you all great profits. And I will talk to you all very soon, bright and early tomorrow morning. Take care, everyone.